In this lesson, we're going to talk about solving equations. We're going to look at equations that have one variable. A variable is a representation. It can be a letter or a picture, but it's a variable because it can change. Now, in these examples, the variable is usually equal to a specific value. In the first one, we have x plus 7 is equal to 21. Now, you can try to think about what number plus 7 is going to give you 21, and you can imagine that 14 plus 7 will give you 21. But there's a way that you can go ahead and figure it out. You do the opposite of whatever you have in your problem. So for addition, you do subtraction. Subtraction, you do addition. For multiplication, you do division. And for division, you do multiplication. Here, you subtract 7 from both sides. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other so that you can keep balance. 7 minus 7 will give you 0, so that cancels that out because any number plus 0 is equal to itself. 21 minus 7 is equal to 14. Okay, x plus 0 is going to leave you with x by itself. And so now we've solved our equation. We know that x is equal to 14. Let's move on to the next one. 8 plus p is equal to 31. We have 8 by itself. So we have to take away 8 in order to get 0. So whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Minus 8 is going to give me 23. So I know that p is equal to 23. S minus 15 equals 37. I have minus 15, so I do plus 15 on both sides. Negative 15 plus 15 cancel out, leaving me S on that side, and 37 plus 15 gives me 52. S is equal to 52. 5t plus 3 is equal to 18. Now this one is a little harder because I have two things that I have to do. First thing I have to do is 5t is the same as 5 times t. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of the 3. So I'm going to do minus 3 on both sides. And that leaves me with 5 times t equal 15. Now, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I divide both sides by 5. And 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. 1 times t is the same as t by itself because 1 times any number is that same number. In this case, 1 times t would be t, and that would equal 3. (7d minus 5 is equal to 30. Let's go ahead and get rid of the 5 first. We add 5 on both sides. We end up with 7d is equal to 35. We divide both sides by 7, and we end up with 1 times d is equal to 5. And 1 times d is the same as d. D equals 5. T divided by 4 plus 7 is equal to 17. So let's rewrite it in a way that is more familiar. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the 7. 7 minus 7 and 17 minus 7 on the other side. We end up with t divided by 4 is equal to 10. Now, the opposite of division is multiplication. So to get rid of that divided by 4, I have to multiply by 4 on both sides. 4 divided by 4 is 1. I end up with 1 times t is equal to 40. 1 times t is the same as t by itself, and I have t is equal to 40.